Dr.J, streaming live from Long Island, New York. It's a very lovely day today, a little bit nippy, but nice. How about on Wall Street? Well, Wall Street disappointed. It was up earlier, and it looked like we were having a decent day for a change, and then the averages all turned south. Don't like that. I don't like the SPY, the way it's behaving. I don't like the Qs, the way it's behaving. The only thing I like in the indices is the XBI. It's sort of hanging in there. As for individual stocks, the ones I want to go over today are Alt, buy a little biotech that's doing well, and smci, which is off to a decent start for the new year, IBM, and what else did I have? I don't remember what else I had listed. The spiders, the IWM. Let's give it a look. Kamal is going to be joining us shortly. Keep an eye out for him, and we'll give it a look now. I'm going to share the screen so you can see the charts that I have, and also I want to look at some of the picks for the year that I didn't really go over yesterday. The first thing I want to do is make a correction. I actually made a mistake. I mixed up Professor Omar's selections with another viewer's, so I want to fix that. Professor Omar actually has five different stocks: MDB, AVGO, SMCI, NOW, and CRISP. Just wanted to mention that. But moving on, SPY. Look at the candle today. I don't like that candle. It was up earlier and we had a sharp reversal, and we have a very yucky looking candle with a long upper shadow and a tiny little body, which is red. I don't care if it's red or green. The tiny little body is not good, and big upper shadows are not good. It was a turnaround day to my dismay. And it looks from the chart that we got more room to go on the downside. We passed what I thought was a key support area right at the bottom of this red candle from 1220. That price was 467.82. We took that out, although barely, 467.28 at the close. Still, I'm not happy with the performance. Let me draw this line in. 467.43 actually. So it's very close to that support area. If we go through that tomorrow, which I suspect we will, then I think Professor Omar's going to be right with his 5% downside call. Take us to about 453, right about in here, this line, 453. No, that's 459. The bottom line is 453. 459 is another possible stopping point. So either we stop as of today going down and turn back up and make new highs, or I think we go down to 459, test that area. If that doesn't hold, with the 50 moving average at about 452. Those are the three numbers. So where we are now at the close, that might be support. Well, it is support, but I don't know if it holds. And then 459 and 452. Those are the areas. I don't think we're going lower than that, right from the get-go, from the new year. In fact, I think we're going to be strong for the first quarter of the year at least. So overall, I'm optimistic. Short term, somewhat pessimistic based on this chart and based on the way the big tech has been going is also an ominous sign. Big tech led the market higher. It may just lead. It appears to be leading the market lower right now. So big tech is not doing well. Doesn't bode well for the market. Apple, in particular, is, in my mind, a bellwether, and it's been feeling a little glum lately. So let's take a look at the IWM. IWM had a huge rally, and now we're just about filling the gap. The gap up here takes us to a close of 193.33. I think we're definitely going to fill that gap and go even lower than that. Are you on, Kamal? Let me see if Kamal is on. He just called me. Let's go back. Let's go back. All right, here, let's see. Kamal is on. Okay, Kamal, you're on. So I was telling everyone that I'm very worried about the short term on the stock market.
Yes, me too.
The long term, at least for the first quarter, I think will be strong, probably into April, May. But we're off to a rocky start. We're definitely pulling back a little. Professor Omar's 5% call, I think, is going to be right. But I'll review with you what I reviewed with all.
I've been watching. I
Okay,
saw.
so you see you see the lines I'm talking.
Yes, 459 and 452.
Right, and actually right where we closed as well. So there's a
Correct.
possibility. There is a possibility we turn up tomorrow and never.
I doubt it because usually when Thursday is a down day, usually Friday follows as well.
Right, and usually when the first 4 days of the week are all down, the fifth day will be down as well.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
So I am pessimistic short term. I'm pessimistic short term, and I send you a couple of charts where I see certain like three stocks where they're gonna head further south.
Right, you had a trend line that looks like it's going to break.
Right.
I looked at them. In fact, if you want, you can put them up, or I'll put them up.
No, you could put them up. It's okay.
But I want to go through the charts that I said I would first.
Yes. Yes.
So I went through SPY, and I was also looking at IWM.
Mm-hmm.
IWM. Should I go back and make it bigger?
I saw it. I saw it. So IWM is probably trying to close that gap.
Yes, what I was going to say is, I think it goes to the middle of this green candle before it all is done at about
And
190.
that's very highly likely.
Yeah, so I'm looking for 190 as an entry point. XBI has got a very good chart. It's still looking good, even though it's come down a little.
Yeah,
Today
it's
was today.
riding on the 9-day moving average.
Yeah, no, that's a 12-day.
A 12.
I think. Yeah, 12-day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty much at support, but in case that if we're not at support, you're going to hit the lower end of the channel soon. So there's support
Yes.
right underneath at about 86.75, something like that.
Right. Yeah, like you
And
said, short term, it's looking, not so great.
yeah, I give it a neutral rating compared to much better than the other indices.
Right. I mean, it did exceptionally well in November and December. So,
Yes, we had this huge run up from whatever date that is. It was 50. It was $64. We've had a
right,
nice
the
run.
month of November and December. I mean,
Yeah. So XBI is showing some life, and we also have a positive cross of the 50 with the 100. So and we're trading above the 200. So all is looking pretty good for XBI. Best it's looked in years to
Right.
me. So I wouldn't be in a hurry to sell my XBI, but you might consider some protection short term on the SPYs. Short term would be some buy. You could buy something like SPXU, right? That's 3 times short. I don't play these things, but I know you. There's a 3 times short on the S&P if you want to buy a little protection. Of course, our opinions are strictly our own, not investment advice, and check with an advisor before acting. But that one that SPXU is a short term play, a few days to a week, no more than that. All right. If you think the market is going to be softer for longer, then I would suggest put options on Spider. All right, so that's CIWM, and that's CXBI, and this is a chart of Roblox. I'm waiting for it to hit the 39.44 to buy in. I want to own a little Roblox for myself, not just for the grandkids. So I think I got to be patient at this point. What do you think, Kamal?
Yes. Be patient.
$40 looks like it should happen. I think
Yep.
that's where the 50 is. I like this one long term very much. I think it's a big virtual reality play, very big metaverse play. So I think long term this is going to be very profitable stock. I want to have a piece of it going forward. I don't own it at all right now. I own 30 stocks. I want to grow my list by a couple at least, probably 2 or 3 more. Uh, let's take a look at. I don't know what that is. That's not what I wanted to see. No, neither is that. Neither is that. But this is what I want to see. I want to see. I want to blow this up, make it bigger. How do I blow this up?
It's usually in the lower right corner.
What about this? Is this it? No.
Dr. J, go down, 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 all the way down, left, 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 all the way left, left more, down, 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 down,
Down,
all the
left.
way down, go down, all the way right there.
Now that's if I want to add another sheet.
Oh, that's why you add another sheet. Okay.
Yeah. View. Oh, this is it, but it's not lit up.
Okay.
I
Do
don't
you
know
have?
why.
Is it touch screen? If touch, you could do it with your fingers.
This is not a touch screen machine that I'm on, unfortunately. All right. Anyway, I just wanted to point out that Professor Omar picks were MDB, AVGO, SMCI now, and CRISPR. Your picks I wanted to look at. Your picks were Amazon, Mara, NVIDIA, SMCI, and Tesla. SMCI is off to a good start. The others not so good.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed in Amazon.
So am I. I'm getting killed. My 2 biggest holdings, 24% Amazon, 12% Apple, both tanking. So I'm off to a miserable start this year. It doesn't make me happy. My 120% gain last year is getting wiped out quickly. Not
I'm
that.
making money in one stock.
Well, SMCI.
No, Dust.
Which one?
Dust. It's the
Oh,
anti-gold.
dust. Yeah, you're shorting the gold miners.
Correct.
Yeah,
I bought it at 990. It's over 11.
yeah.
I bought a lot of shares.
I
A
wanted
lot
to
of
look at IBM, Alt, and SMCI. So let's take a look at SMCI. That one we're both up on. We both picked SMCI, and I own it. Do you own it?
Yes, but I want to load more. To be honest with you,
Yeah. Well, buy the dip if there is one.
there has to be a dip.
Well, there was one. We just it looks like it might have ended yesterday. The dip. Today was a strong day on a week overall day. So a lot of showing a lot of strength SMCI. My prediction for this one is over 400 sometime in 24. Nvidia and I think Nvidia and this one you can just buy blindfolded and not worry about it.
That
That's,
much?
you can just buy it without looking at the chart even. If you have a long-term horizon, I think this is
But
good.
do you see the sinusoidal wave
Sure.
past 6 months? You see it going
You
up and
got a
down.
wave up, a wave down, a wave
Right,
up, a wave
right.
down, a wave up.
So I'm
And
waiting for the lower. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know that you're going to get it because you have a perfect trend line with 3 points touching. I'll show you. It's just about perfect. On this low, I didn't draw it perfect, but there you go. There's your trend line, more or less. Again, I didn't draw it perfect. That's better. No,
You draw another line. Go undo, undo. Click on undo, undo.
okay. There we go. There's your trend
I think.
line.
Mm,
So you see, we got a lot of support at that trend line. I don't know if you're getting a super bargain on this one. Maybe if the market continues on weak, then this should show some vulnerability. But I think it's from the chart. I think it's actually very strong right now. The top being the all-time high up around
I
three.
agree, but I'm hopeful that it will
Then you can get it
change.
cheaper.
Yes, I'm hopeful.
Yeah. Looks very strong to me. I like this one. It's. I think it breaks out of the to the north. I think we're going to make new highs this year on SMCI. The other one that I like for an AI hardware play is server play is IBM, and IBM is a dividend payer as well. So that's a more conservative stock. So if you don't have a flair for the dramatic, so to speak, this one has had a huge rise from the lows of about what were the lows down here? 141. Well, not that it does it looks bigger than it is. It's only 20 points from October, the end of October. But for
Right.
IBM, that's a very nice move.
But
Look at
I
the
see a support. You see that support? Yep, right
yeah,
there.
it's huge support. You see it?
Yep, I see it.
It's really at you got you got a straight line of support right in there, just through it, right at that, right where it is, a little below where it is, right.
Yeah, kind of touch it yesterday.
So this looks like an okay place to add to IBM. I might just do that. as well as add to SMCI. I like them both. Today I added to ALT, so I included that in my list, only because I added to it. I didn't do much today. I wrote some, I bought a few puts on Mara short term just for protection. If Bitcoin, if Bitcoin is a sell the news event, I have a little protection. Uh, this is a very nice candle that you're looking at today. This is on let's see, from what to what? From a low of 975 to a high of 1180, close at 1170. It's just about near the recent top 1251. If it takes that out, then you got to look at the long-term chart to get an idea where resistance is. I guess I could look at the 2-year, where we're now on the weekly, and resistance is up here, really, all the way up here at $17. So if it breaks the high that it made last week of 1251, I think it runs to $17. This is a fat drug, the fat drugs,
Yeah,
GLP-1s.
this was like the diabetic thing, and then it turned out to be to lose weight if you take it. Wasn't it?
I think it pays to have a little bit of this. You don't have to go crazy, but to have a little bit of it. Just like I own a little bit of, I added yesterday to AUPH. I don't know if you heard the show, but I think this is the year that it gets taken out. So it went down today. I might even add a little bit more, and just wait. See what happens. It was on a beautiful run, but that was short
I mean,
lived.
if you look at the last 5 candles, they look horrendous.
Yeah, let's take a look. Trying to slide it over.
No, just click on the 3 months. Just
Okay,
3 months.
slow.
Just exit.
I'm
Yeah,
not at home. I'm on a
that's okay
piece.
because your mouse still have that plus sign on it.
Yeah, it's waiting. So you say the last three candles look pretty ugly.
Yeah, they're all red.
All right.
Click on exit.
Exit page. Oh no,
Mhm. There you go.
now it got better.
Yeah, if you click on now 3 months.
I can see. I moved it over.
Yeah, here you go. You see them?
You got 5 trading days in a row that look ugly. So you might be patient on this one and see if it tests the bottom over here at around 718. So it looks like it's going lower, but I'm just nibbling, so it doesn't really matter to me. I'm accumulating some more. So again, I don't need to look at the chart on this one, but you're right. It looks like you don't have to chase this one. 718. Now, what were the ones that you charted?
I charted Tesla,
Tesla.
Apple, and Sava.
Sava was a trend line, I remember.
Correct. Bless you. Bless you.
What's Andrew got to say? Has he got anything interesting?
Oh, he's talking about Tesla, Apple.
Yeah, this cursor, the computer's giving me a hard time. This looks like a beautiful trend line now.
Right. You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
I mean, it's almost gonna touch the bottom of it.
Yeah, I wish my computer wasn't acting flaky on me, but I can see it. The trend line is from. Let's see if I can draw it. Uh,
No, no, a little higher, higher, higher than that.
it's hard to move this thing.
Yeah, a little lower.
It's roughly okay. So basically, the way you drew it was a little bit lower, right?
Yeah, yeah, lower and flatter.
Yeah, lower and flatter. But you could draw it this way as well, and still a trend line. In any event, it's hovering around the lower trend line. Depending how you draw it, it's either look at the 200 also. Touch the 200 and bounce. Good, I like that.
So I'm thinking 2175 or so.
Now I'm thinking it's seen its bottom at the 200. Look at it yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is as good a place as any to take a little gamble on Sava. But there was the people got the warrants in their account. I know I got mine, so that made me feel a little more bullish on Sava. How long are the warrants good for? Do you own the stock?
Nope. I bought it in the 20s and sold it in 25
Oh, okay.
in a couple of
I,
days.
I got some warrants. I think they're good. I don't know how long they're good for. I think it's 33 strike price. So that gave it a little positive spin. I think this should be trading a little higher than where it's trading. Mid to upper 20s. That's where I think it belongs. So I think it's a good buy at this point, Sava. XBI shows that all biotech is looking pretty alive lately. So maybe biotech is a place to hide while big tech goes through a correction. You want me to look at Tesla as well?
Tesla, yes.
I don't know why it slowed up so much.
Yeah. If you just click on the 3 months, I don't care about the others, just 3 months.
3 months. Okay.
Yeah. Do you see that trend line on the
The up to trend line, yeah.
yeah.
That's what is that, the 200?
I'm not sure I cannot see.
Looks like the 200. No,
Yeah.
this is the 200. That's the 200. 222.52 is 200. Let's see what it says. The 200 is 230.14, the bottom line. So the
Yeah. So
top
I'm thinking it's gonna reach like 235 or so. 234.50 like that. Yeah.
line, yeah, 250,
Or the
250
50,
is
the
close.
50, the 50 moving average is gonna reach that soon.
That would be 234.
Yeah. You see how many times it touched the 50? You see how many times it touched
Yeah,
the
quite a
50?
few.
Quite a few times. So that's basically what I'm thinking.
So you're thinking go in at around 230, that area.
Roughly 234.
Yeah,
It's gonna happen soon.
it
You see
looks
how
like
many? Look how many red candles right after each other. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah, big tech, all of big tech has been
yeah,
very
so
big.
that's that. And tomorrow is Friday, so it's like really gonna be an ugly day.
I mean, look at we got killed with Amazon, Apple,
Yeah, Amazon really broke my back, man.
Tesla is weak. They've all been weak. Maybe Meta's might be the best of them. I don't know. What was the third one you wanted?
Apple.
Uh, Apple is going down because it had a couple of analyst downgrades. Barclays, another one today. All of a sudden, all the analysts are jumping aboard, and so they're giving sells on Apple.
You have so many lines.
I
So
have
you
to
see
wait.
that 179.53 exactly. That's basically what I think it's hitting. That 179.50 or 83.
Yeah, I see that the moving average at that point. Yeah, the 200 is 170, 170, 178.23. Maybe there is a decent place.
Yep, that's what I'm
178.20.
thinking. Yep, that's what I'm thinking.
Barclays is looking for like 160s for Apple. I hope they're wrong.
Really?
I believe so. I think that was the target. So, I mean, maybe it's got a little ways to go. It's possible.
160, that means gonna undo all the gains for the past few months.
Yeah, it's lot of weakness, probably overdone. The only optimistic analyst is Wedbush, Dan Ives. He's got a 250 target on Apple. All right, so that's it. We went through everything. Anybody? Let's see what
Uh,
Darth. What does Darth got to say? Profit taking in big tech. Yeah, yeah. Dan A. You haven't seen Dan in a while. Salva warrants were one share and a bonus half share.
Curtis was asking about
Expires in November. So
sells.
that moves Salva, makes Salva buy below $22. Interesting. So it expires in November. The extra half of a share. So I guess you have to exercise the warrant before the November, before the end of November.
Yeah, that's
Whenever.
why I said Sapa like 21.85 or so is goodbye.
Yeah. I understand. Thank you for the clarification, Dan. And that's a way for them to raise money too. It's a dilution. We're raising money.
Curtis is asking for CELH.
Which one?
CELH.
CELH. All right, I'll chart it. I don't know. I never heard of it.
Some energy drink.
C what?
CELH.
CELH.
Yeah.
This is so damn slow. This is what happens when I use not my own computer. I'm going to go out and back in.
Okay.
And CELH.
CE.
Yeah, this looks faster now. It seems faster. Yeah, much better. Celsius Holdings. Well, we have a very, very strong support down here. Let's narrow it a little bit. It looks like we've bottomed out here and we're coming back. We got to take out this high from I can't read the date. Let's see if I get rid of that. I could read the date. The high from 11/7, 62.99 is going to be some tough resistance. Today, today's candle was so. Yesterday's candle was very bearish. So we have a little pullback maybe to the 50, and then maybe it runs again.
You
The,
welcome.
this one looks okay off the chart. It looks pretty good. So it's playable off the charts, at least to this level. Let me draw it in. I can now draw. I'm confident I can draw lines
Yes.
without the machine freezing. Right about in there at about $63. So I think you can get a pop here. Very nice looking chart. It definitely looks like it's bottomed.
Yeah, but you see it like bouncing off of the 50 a couple of times, right?
It's bounced off of.
The past few days, two bounces off
You
of the 50.
can't get through to 50. Yeah,
Is that what's the one
not
below?
100. That's 100.
Yeah, the 50. You see the
Oh,
50
the
there?
50 is down here. Yeah,
Yeah, it bounced off of it a couple of times.
and yeah, the 12 is crossing the 50 at this point. This is bullish. To me, this is a bullish chart. Maybe you can get it a little cheaper, but it looks like a good play. Looks like a nice play to me. All right, so that's it for today. Happy New Year to everyone. Happy trading. A prosperous New Year.
You're welcome,
Healthy,
Ken.
healthy, happy, and prosperous. Right, Kamal?
Yes,
Yeah. Curtis wanted CELH, or we did that. All right, so that's it.
maybe next time we'll do Baba.
I like Baba. You heard me say that?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
Well,
Baba below 70 is a buy. I mean, I'm reluctant to buy any Chinese stock, but that one I think I may buy. All right, then. See you all. Ciao. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe. Ciao.
good night.